everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experience at the 1VERSE concert. So I went to the Orlando date, which was on February 3rd. And I also did attend their fan meeting, which was last year on November 3rd, I think it was. So I'm going to be basically giving information about like what to expect. And yeah, so I'll just be saying what I know. I don't know if there's going to be stuff that is different according to the venue, but I think for the most part everything should be like the same at every venue. So I hope this information like helps out a lot, and hopefully you won't be nervous or anything and you'll be more calm about like what to expect, especially if it's your first time doing like Fansign. This was my first time doing Fansign. So I was really nervous. I didn't know any information. I was like, I don't know what's gonna go on or whatever. But when I went to like do the fan sign and everything went smoothly. It was like better than I expected. So I'm like, I want to pass this information on to others so that they know what to expect and not be scared. So again, I was VVIP. We were given wristbands at the venue like closer to entry time, according to your ticket tiers. So if you were everything ticket, I think you got a gold wristband. VVIP got a purple wristband. VIP was orange, I think, and I don't know if GA got wristbands or what color wristband they got. But anyway, I got to the venue around 12:15, 12:20 p.m. There was already people there. There was around like 30 something people there. So when I got to the venue around 12:15, I was given a number. I don't know if they're gonna give numbers at every venue, but where I went, they did give us numbers according to our ticket tier. So I was VV number 13. But my general number was 39. So I was like, I guess the 39th person. But yeah, so they give you a number upon arrival. So that's what happens. And then entry times start for everything ticket at 4 p.m. VVIP will start entering around 5 p.m. I think. VIP I think was 6 or 5:30. Sound check started around like 6:40 p.m. So when it gets to they called everything ticket to enter first when it hit 4 p.m. But I don't really know what went on for everything ticket, so I'm gonna speak on VVIP. When everything ticket, I guess, was everybody was already inside, they're like, okay, VVIP, everybody come line up. So we all went line up, and then they let us enter into the venue. When we enter, they had the merch booth, and then they had the area where the members were sitting down at for fan sign. So they were like, when we entered, they were telling us you can go do your merch first and then go to your fan sign, or you can go to your fan sign first and then come back to merch. I went to go do merch first, and when I went to go do merch, I dropped off the letters I had for the members at the merch booth, and then I went to go do my fan sign. So when you go for fan sign, they line you up and they'll take like 15 to 20 people into one group. So once they put you into like that group of 15 to 20 people, you will go and do your fan sign. So then I did my fan sign. It went from, I think the first person was Sok, Nathan, Kenny, and then Aito was last. So that's how it went. Really easy, you know. I'm gonna say what you can bring to the fan sign. Like for them to sign, I got photo cards signed. I'll put a picture of them right here. That's the photo cards I got signed. But there was people who did bring their posters to get signed. They brought albums to get signed, drawings to get signed. Like I'm pretty sure you can bring anything to get signed. But what can you hand the members? So I'm pretty sure you can hand them letters, but I didn't hand them the letters. I actually gave the letters at the merch booth, and then at the fan sign, I handed them drawings, which I'll put a photo here as well. Those are what the drawings look like. That's what I handed to the members. I gave them their drawing, and they really loved it. And you can give them stuff like that. I know somebody else gave them like digital drawings. She had it printed onto like photo paper and gave it to them. So you can give them, I guess, letters, drawings, photos or whatever, like stuff like that. But you can't give them like a plushie or like key rings or anything like that. I don't think they will accept that. Also, no recording at the Fansign table. So when you're like not at the like directly at the table with the members, you can record. But once you reach the members, you cannot record. You can't do any audio recording, no video recording, no photos, no nothing. But if you are not next to the members, you can record. Or if you are going with someone or you want to ask someone to record you doing the fan sign, you can do that as well. They will be able to record for you. You just can't record right at the table. They're not going to allow it. They'll probably tell you to put your phone away. So that's something you need to know as well. So make sure you don't record at the table because it'll tell you something. All right, after the fan sign happens, everybody from your group will line up, and then the members will come like to the center of the venue, and then they'll let you guys go behind and start taking photos. That's really it. It's really simple. It's not complicated at all. They literally will give you instructions on how everything will go. Once those photos finished, they kept bringing the next group, and then VIP comes for their photos because VIP doesn't have fan signs, so it's the same thing. Yeah, so once VIP is done, then they'll call for selfie upgrades. They'll be like, okay, everybody with selfie upgrades, come line up. Everybody with selfie upgrade will go line up. And then once you're lined up for selfie upgrade, it's just a photo of just you and the 4 members. You can do whatever pose you want to do. And yeah, and you'll receive a Polaroid photo of that. So once they take the photo, don't forget to get your photo from the person taking the photo. All right, they'll give you a little Polaroid. And for group photos, if you don't know, it's digital, so it'll be sent to your email about a week after the concert. For Orlando, we still haven't received it just yet, but it takes around a week, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, to get the photo sent, and it'll be sent to your email by Singing Beetle. So make sure you check your emails, and that's where the photo will be sent to around a week after. All right, once selfie upgrades are done, they'll start calling you by your tier to line up. So they'll be like, everything ticket, come line up by your number. So everything ticket will go, they'll line up by their corresponding tier number, and then they'll be like, okay, you guys go, and they'll start like going towards the stage to like fill up the rows, and then they'll be like, okay, VVIP, come line up with your numbers. And then again, same thing. I ended up being like 4th row, and I was like kind of in the center of like the stage, but like behind like 3 different people, so it wasn't a bad view. It was actually really good view, so I wasn't like mad about it or anything. And yeah, and the same thing with VIP, call, line up, and then go. All right, so then once everybody's there, sound check starts. And sound check, if for people who don't know, is when the artists have their chance to test out audio, test out their mics. They'll interact with fans, and you'll hear like a song or 2 play before the actual concert starts. So that's what was going on. At our venue, we were running a bit late, so yeah, but I do think they kept the same amount of time that was originally supposed to be. So like sound check was around like 15 minutes, I think. It was really fun, that's how it goes. Okay, once sound check is over, they'll let in GA. GA comes in, and again, wherever they're gonna go. And then once everybody's inside, like 10 minutes later, that's when the concert starts. So during the 10 minutes when people are still entering and the members are not like performing yet, music will be playing in the background. It's like any other concert. Music will be playing in the background, and everybody's just jamming and singing to music and like yelling and talking to each other, and like what happens at like other concerts. And then once the lights go out, that's when like it's starting, and then the members come out and start performing. So it's really simple. Once the concert was done, if you have high touch, stay in the building, okay? They'll send out GA first, and then if you're GA with high touch, VIP, VVIP, or everything ticket, stay in the building, because once they let all of GA out, that's when high touch will start, and they'll bring the members towards the door. If you don't know what high touch is, it's basically when you're leaving, you give the members like a high five, and you can say a couple words to them. Here's a clip of me at high touch. Yeah, so that's how high touch really goes. Nothing too big, nothing complicated. You will know when it's high touch, okay? They'll be like by the door saying bye. And yeah, also backstage raffles. So if you did attend fan meetings, you would know that the backstage raffles, they were announcing the winners through their story. Yeah, that's how they did it for fan meeting. But for the concert, they're gonna send you an email. They won't announce it through the story. So they'll let you know at the venue for you to check your email, because it's 4 winners per city. Anyway, that was a train passing by. Back to what I was saying. But yeah, they'll announce at the end of the concert for you to check your emails. So again, it's 4 winners per city. So make sure you check your email. If you did win, you would get an email by Singing Beetle saying that you won like the backstage raffle or something. I didn't win the backstage raffle, but I did see a couple people like really happy that they won. I don't know what happens, but it seemed like a really fun, nice thing. So make sure you do check your emails at the end of the concert, because you maybe won a backstage raffle to see the members. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's really how like the entire thing goes. It's really fun, you know. Everybody's so nice. When I got there, I was just chatting with people, handing out freebies. Everybody was like handing out freebies, all talking. We had a random play dance happening where at my venue, so that was really cool. It was really fun, and I hope you guys like don't feel nervous about this. Also, for the ticket of Stars of Honor, I can't really speak up about this, because I went alone to the concert. I didn't have anybody as Star of Honor. But what I do think is you just stay with the person who's bringing you. If you're VVIP everything ticket, like, you stay with them, and I guess you get the same wristband as them. The only thing is, for Stars of Honor, you will not be able to partake in photos. You cannot partake in the fan sign. You can enter the fan sign with them, but you will not be able to interact with the members or like get anything signed, like nothing like that. But you will be able to go inside with the person who's bringing you. So that's how it is for Stars of Honor. So don't be afraid or nervous about anything. Everything's gonna go really smoothly. I just wanted to give information because I know there's people who's gonna be like, what do I expect? What's gonna happen? Because that's exactly the same way I felt. I didn't know what was gonna go on at the concert. I didn't know how everything was gonna go, and that was my first time having fan sign, like VIP, at a concert. So I was like, I don't know what's gonna go on. I'm like low-key nervous. But no, everything went well, so don't stress out. I hope this information that I gave you really helps out like for your concert, and I'm excited to see a lot more stars post about their experience and, you know, their videos. I love seeing everybody's videos and everything. I hope this video really helped you guys and gave you a lot of information on what to expect and how everything will work out. And yeah, that's it for this video. Please keep all this information in your head, share it with other people who are going to Universe concerts and want to know what's gonna happen. And yeah, that's it. Bye.